Aloha, Hariom, Namaste, Hotek, and Lakesh. I am Onamas Scoobiah, Scooby Hugs. Stephen Daniel coming to you live from the Hilo Medical Center in Hilo, Hawaii, room 223A, where I've been for the past week, undergoing some surgical procedures. And I just wanted to give a quick update on my health because Facebook's algorithm only shows 1% of your videos. Hey Chris, thanks for watching, tuning in. So some people aren't getting the full download. Hey Lynn, nice to see you. Hey Hannah, what's up? How are you doing, girl? Good to see you. So a lot of people, they keep asking me, hey, there's Paul, be healed by the Lord Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Thank you for bringing him up. I saw him in my dreams actually. So a lot of people, they keep asking, what happened, and I'm just gonna update you to the people that haven't heard. It was about a month ago. I want to say it was like the first or second week in December. Um, I was at Kehenna Beach, and which is a clothing optional beach here on the Big Island, Hawaii. And it's my favorite beach. It's a black sands beach, but it carries a lot of infection down there. A lot of people get staph. Hey Philip, I'm good to see you. What's up? Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you. I hope everything is well in Asheville, North Carolina. But I was at Kehenna Beach, the clothing optional beach where I hang out. And that day I had drank a little bit of wine, but it wasn't the wine that got me. It was my flip-flops. And you have to scale this cliff to come in and out of the beach. And so when I was leaving, my flip-flop broke, caused me to trip on the lava rocks, and it scratched me up pretty bad on both legs. My right leg was actually worse than my left leg. So I did all the herbal homeopathic remedies, the colloidal silver or whatever, however that's pronounced, and ate a pretty good diet. Even went to the ER. They gave me some antibiotics, and it seemed to fix all the big areas on the right leg and on the left leg. And those areas eventually got completely healed, except for this little teeny, like, I'm talking a hole like this big was on my left leg, and that started to really hurt and knotted up. I went to the ER, I think the first on December 16th, again on the 26th of December, and they kept giving me different kinds of antibiotics. I think they didn't test the culture, and they didn't know it may have been a little bit of malpractice on their behalf. I'm not really sure. I don't want to get into that. But it started to hurt a little bit. So I came back into the ER last week, and a wound technician looked at it. And literally that little hole was about an inch and a half deep all the way to the bone. And they said that I had to go into surgery immediately. So they put me under. I was out for about 2 hours on anesthesia, which is really cool because, these IVs, you could see this little drop go. And I'm thinking, I'm a big dude. I've got some tolerance, and, this little thing's not going to affect me. As soon as it got to where my IV is on my arm, it knocked me out, and I opened my eyes, and they're like, oh, you're done, you're okay. We had to cut you open. They did an incision about 3.5 inches on my leg. I'll show you what that looks like. Actually, the pictures I posted were pretty gruesome. Facebook had to cover it a little bit because it was pretty gross. And what you saw just now is what's called a wound vacuum. So 2 days after the surgery, they had to open the bandage, and they pulled out a whole roll of gauze. And as you can imagine, blood gets coagulated, it gets all dried up, and the blood was sticking to the gauze. And I've been talking about this a lot through texts and stuff on my post. The hospital, the nursing staff was supposed to give me an IV pain narcotic before they do this, because it's a very painful procedure to have a wound vac put on, because they have to pull all the gauze and packing out. and then put the wound back, and it's like a vacuum that's constantly sucking pus and then all the toxins out. So they didn't give me an IV pain medication. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was sweating. I almost fainted. And it was because the doctor had profiled me as a drug addict, because I got these cool bear shirts. I'm a little rainbow. And I actually had to show them my website, www.bears4peace, like the number 4 peace.org, bears4peace.org. And I said, look, you know, I've certainly had some drugs in my lifetime, but if you look at my toxicology report, you know, the only thing I was positive for was marijuana, and I don't think I should have been judged for that. The doctor told the entire nursing staff not to give me any pain medication. And so after that little episode 2 days ago, I called an attorney. I spoke to the medical director, the managers here on the floor, and the doctor again with her whole nursing staff team. The doctor said that she had ordered an IV pain medication. She doesn't know why the nursing staff didn't give it to me, which is complete, excuse my French, bullshit. So either way, I have to have this procedure done again tomorrow. The wound vac, they stuck a sponge in here that goes from here to here. So this is about the length of my cut down there. And look, there's what am I watching up there? Oh, that's American Dad. So tomorrow they have to take the vacuum off and pull the sponge out. Now bear in mind, and bear it all, and just bear with me for a moment, if you can bear it. The sponge is going to be coagulated blood too. So I'm really nervous about tomorrow morning. If you can send your prayers, your healing, your Hanuman, Sri Hanuman, your dedication, determination, drivenness, ascending from the 3D, rising to the 5D, and send me some healing. I breathe. And believe, and your magic, your Reiki, your attunements, your energy, and with my heart open first, with ease and grace, I gracefully and honorably receive your blessings of prayer, magic, what form of energy you call it, attunements for tomorrow's procedure. They, because of my complaints to the doctors and directors, medical staff, and attorney, they will be giving me some IV pain medication, but I'm really nervous because it was such a painful experience. And I've talked to other doctors online, that a lot of friends that I have, and they said, absolutely, you're supposed to be under pain medication. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? Please share Bonnie Babushka's attunement video. That one's a really magic one on Jeremy Run's Spiral Out community. And I invite people to check that out. It's a Facebook page, community page. And but it's so good to see all of you on here today. And I haven't had any visitors come visit me in the hospital. I've been here a week, and then now they're telling me I'm going to be here another week or two. I have to have a very safe and place to go that is sterile. And so my places like Cinderland, which is now renamed to Paradise, and some other places out in the Puna jungle aren't the most sterile places to go. So I may have to go to like a temporary shelter, unless somebody offers me a room in their house around here for healing. So we'll just have to see how it goes day by day. But I wanted to say I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Ho'oponopono, ho'oponopono, pono, 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 ho'oponopono, pono, 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 ho'opono, pono, pono, pono. That is the forgiveness prayer for here in Hawaii, ho'oponopono, which is it transmutes the energies around us. and makes the world a better place. Jeremy says I should leave the island. You're probably right, brother, because they don't have the best medical care here, and I probably pick up some kind of infection every other month or so. This one has a funny name. It's called, oh boy, what is it called? Graham something cockeye. It's got the funniest name. It's not staph, it's not MRSA, but either way, they had to cut a 3.5-inch incision in my leg, and they dug all the meat and flesh out of there, and it's just this big hole, and you can actually see the bone. I'll see if I can get some pictures of it tomorrow when they clean it out. But the big thing we're concerned about now is my healing, and I believe that healing comes with the power and support of community and our collective consciousness, because we are all one people, one tribe, one human family, and we are God, Goddess, Absolute, the divinity of within that we are to be, and we can explore, dream, awaken our infinite reality when we breathe and believe these things into existence. Hey Perla, it's really good to see you. So just giving you an update. Today is Thursday. It's almost 4:20. Wish I could have that kind of 4:20 break. I haven't had any kind of weird substances or anything. They're not even giving me pain medication. They did start me on tramadol this morning after the complaints I had made. So that's a little bit more relief on my end. So let's do some mantras to get us through this. So like one mantra to Ganesh is to remove the obstacles is Om Gang Gang Ganapatiye Namaha. When this is kind of like yoga for the mouth, it's kirtan, and it's Om Gang Gang Ganapatiye Namaha. Hey Tammy, how's it going? We remove the obstacle when we let somebody else in. Aloha, welcome. Om Gang Gang Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gang Gang Ganapatiye Namaha. And we can do like a Om Tare, Tu Tare, Ture Soha. Jada Sita Ram, Ram 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 Ram. I know so many mantras. I wrote a book actually. There's more info on that. A kirtan book that I wrote a couple years ago, and I put it all together. I got my ukulele down here. I learned Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Well, I'm learning it right now, but I do invite you, if you're in the Hilo area here on the Big Island, Hawaii, come visit me. Bring me a bear. You don't have to bring anything. I just need a hug. Hugs instead of drugs is where I'm going. That's going to be my philosophy. So instead of the drugs, I want some hugs. Come by and give me a hug. I'm in room 223A. in Hilo Medical Center, Hawaii, and I look forward to getting a hug and see who gets here first. We'll make it the big great race to hug Scoobiah. So anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. I love you. Hari Om, Namaste, Hotek in Lakesh. Let's put more wiggles in our giggles, more miles in our smiles, and know that we can accomplish things when we come together in community, when we can forgive ourselves and open ourselves up to breathe, believe, receive with grace and ease the blessings that come towards us. So, Asama Luego, Aho Matakuyasin, which means we are all one people, one nation, and we're all in relation. And I love you all, and it's good to see so many joiners today and supporters and followers. Please also subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's if you just type in Scoobiah, Scoobiah, Scoobiah on the YouTube search, it'll take you to my channel. I'll also post a link on this chat when I'm wrapping this up. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers on YouTube, because YouTube will then pay for videos for every time I go live, and that could really help me out, because right now I'm really struggling, especially being in the hospital for almost a whole month. It's going to be it's kind of set me back financially. But thank you all again, and I'll update you tomorrow when they do this procedure to dig out the old sponge and add a new sponge, and the wound vac goes back on. So tune in next time. Until then, aloha, namaste. We love you. Peace out.